Wow, it's an amazing rainy day here in Harabakoa. And we've had rains now for quite a number of days every afternoon. We get these gorgeous mornings, a blue sky, and then as the day builds, this rain builds, and then bang, we get this wonderful burst of rain that lasts maybe 1 or 2 hours. And I'm enjoying this because I've been doing all kinds of work in the garden. I've been building these terraces to be able to slow down the movement of water down slope. And I have rain gutters that is catching rain and diverting rain into pipes, taking it down into a pond that I built when I built the Cobb cottage. Then I have a pump in the pond that is pumping the water up into my aquaponics. But we live in an area where there's earthquakes. And we've had a few earthquakes, and the pond has a slight crack, the aquaponics has a slight crack, and so I'm losing water. And that would normally be a problem, except I'm looking from another perspective. I've been doing a lot of online research and I came across the work of Andrew Mollison, who is a professor from the University of Oregon, and he has been speaking about the importance of building groundwater and trying to keep water as high up in the slopes so that water can penetrate deep down and get into the roots of the plants and build these aquifers and recharge the aquifers that recharge the springs. I also came across water stories that are conducted by Zach Wise, and he's trying to create 1 million practitioners to create big commercial swales to hold water on the land and to get the aquifers to fill. And from these two individuals, I've learned about what's called a biotic pump, of how the sun heats up the ocean and forms clouds. And then these clouds come across the land and they hit the trees. And then they condense into rain, just like this. And then the rain fills all these water catchment areas and fills the rivers. And when it reaches saturation point, it ends up then flowing down these beautiful rivers into the ocean. And this biotic pump just keeps the cycle going and going. But when we cut the trees, we end up putting in houses, we put up roads, and we have this incredible heating that takes place. And this hot air that rises ends up creating this wall. And the wall stops the rain from being able to come, to be able to get onto the land to condense. And so these clouds of the ocean become stronger and stronger. And then eventually they break through this heat and they come over the land and they get these huge downpours. And these downpours end up creating floods that wash the topsoil away, that takes away the ability for regeneration, that takes away the ability for the trees to grow back. So we are having maybe just a big rainstorm that's coming through this afternoon with a tremendous amount of water. I don't think it is the problem of our heat pump or our biotic pump slowing down. This is the mountains of the Dominican Republic, and this is just our rainy season.